Hey, it's Heather here. I'm gonna shoot a short video because I didn't technically shoot one today or however you want to word it. But I'm trying to go to sleep right now. I went to bed earlier. It's like 4 a.m. right now, and my grandmother's dog kept barking, and now she's just started again, and I don't know. It's but one thing that happened today that just really stood out to me is how idiotic some people are when it comes to driving. And I don't mean that in a way of, just driving, like, I guess you'd say in general, but how personal some people take it. And what I mean by that is it's almost like just their self-absorbed mind believes that if something almost happens, like say a wreck or anything like that, then they take it as such a huge personal attack that it's like almost like you literally got out of bed that day just to possibly almost collide or have a wreck with them. You know their name, you know where they live. I mean, like this sense of just huge self-entitlement. And I don't know, it just, because I was just laying here thinking about it, because what happened was they they've been doing so much road construction anyways, but there's this one area that they just got done doing the road construction on here where I live, and the lanes and the way that they have it set up and the way that they changed it like 3 or 4 times, and I still don't know exactly how it's set up, like right before you get to the intersection. And there's a lane that I know that just turns to the right, and then there's several lanes that turn to the left, and then of course you can go straight across, and then as soon as you turn to the left, you're pretty much heading up under a bridge, which is part of the interstate, which, yeah. And so it's just insane. And then concluding, I'm sitting there and I keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to the same places, but one is to the right to get on the interstate, the other is to the left to get on the interstate. You know, it's just kind of like, what the friggin' hell, you know? I mean, it's not to a degree, but it's like, my mind, it's like, okay, wait, where am I going again right now? You know, and I hate to be like that, but it's like, you go back and forth so many times. And I mean, it's not a lot. What the fuck was that? Was that your stomach, Una? That was weird. But, anyways. So you go back and forth, the same places a few times, and that's the thing too. Is I've only had my license since November. And even though I've had it since November, I've not been driving every day since November. I've literally drove a month's worth. Like, I've literally maybe drove 30 damn days. And I don't even think I've drove that much, in all honesty. As a matter of fact, I know I haven't. I've drove about 20 days, maybe 15, something like that. But anyways, so we're approaching the red light, and I realize, oh shit, I need to get over in the other lane. So I cut on my blinker, and I know that I need to hurry and get over. But my blinker goes off. I count it, because like you hear the ticks of it, and everything. My blinker goes off 3 times, And so I start to get over, I'm clear, and that's another thing too, is my depth perception and stuff like that. I get that mine is better than quite a few people's. Um, I'm not saying that it's amazing or anything, but there are some people that they just cannot judge distance whatsoever. My mother is one of them. And I mean, she just, and I don't know how many times I'm like, you got plenty of room. I should be like, no, I don't, and I'll go out and I swear to God, it's like a car and a half foot length, and I'm like, you've still got plenty of room to back up or plenty of room to do that, and I would have to get out and direct her, whenever she was driving and stuff because her depth perception's just fucked. I mean, it's not horrible all the time, but it's just she doubts herself a lot. But anyway, so there was ample room for me to get over. And I guess what it is it was their beautiful black car, I think it was like a Mustang or something. I have no idea what the fuck it was. But anyways, so I cut on my blinker goes off 3 damn times, and I start to get over. And the thing is I'm done completely, fully merged into like the lane for as far as my front end and my back end, are done in the lane. And they blow their goddamn horn at me. And so because I kind of panicked when they did that, because I thought, oh God, I didn't get completely over as quickly as I could have, like fully in the lane. So like my tires was probably on the line, after I'd merged over. But there was still plenty of room for other vehicles to get by and stuff. So that worked out good. So we're sitting there at the damn red light. And this dirty fuck is the best way that I can think of to word it. This dirty fuck person, instead of just letting it go, because, and maybe that's just something internal peace with me and like my life, and I value my life, but at the same time, I value my life enough to know that I don't have to be a moron to death, and that death happens and it occurs, and it's just a natural part of the whole experience of everything. And I mean, I'm not saying that, like I sit here and I'm like, I mean, to a degree, there's parts of me that's like, just please kill me. I want to die whenever things, like, if things cannot get any better and things are so shitty, and then I'm depressed and, and all that and everything. But at the end of the day, I don't go out looking for death. I didn't purposefully, get in the car, and was like, yeah, I'm going to cause a wreck and kill everybody, like, no, and then even at that, hell, that wreck, if you will, would not have been, let me just word it this way. It would have shocked the shit out of me if in any way, if our cars would have collided, that it would have been a fatality wreck, or much less even more than a fender bender. But anyways, and that's the thing too, I cannot stand people that do not use their damn blinker whenever they are unsure, I guess. But especially, just period. Like, I believe in using your blinker unless you look behind you and you see that you are completely clear. That's like the last time I went to go switch lanes on the interstate. There was literally nobody behind me. Nobody. And there was only like 2 or 3 cars in front of me. Or I think it was just a semi-truck and 2 cars. And it's like, there's no sense in cutting on the blinker just to get over one lane. Well, there's nobody behind me, and the vehicles that are in front of me are at least 2 and 3 vehicle lengths in front of me, and so, yeah. But, that's the thing that, like, it's like, dude, I cut on my blinker, dude. You could see that I was needing to get over. You could see that, yes, I was needing to get over in a hurry because I was going to be in the wrong lane, or whatever. So this asshole, I don't know if it was male or female, because hell, you can't tell. Blacked out windows and shit. This dirty fuck, this asshole, decides to take it upon themselves to wreak vengeance or justice or whatever, or revenge, I don't know, but any fucking ways. So as I'm driving after we turn at the intersection, and we turn and we're going or whatever, they come up behind me, and they get to the side of me, and they come and they just swerve over in my lane. And I didn't even honk the horn at them because at first I was like, okay, buddy, come on over. They didn't have their blinker on or nothing. There was plenty of room for them to come over. There was plenty of room for me to have needed to put on my brakes if I needed to, which granted I had to tap them to, like hesitate the car, if you will, for a split second so that way they could get over because they were having to get over quickly like what I had done. But it did not upset me in the natural way, I guess you could say, that it could have if I'm a shitty driver. I don't know how else to word it, but I was just like, oh, car needs to get over. Okay. Plenty of room. Take your room, Your car ain't pulling nothing behind it. Like, get on over. But no. They come over just trying to scare me, and that's when I get mad. Just trying to get even with me. My heart's even racing right now. I'm so pissed about it. But anyways, they come over and put their ass in, probably in the lane about 2 foot, and then just swerve back out of it and head off. And like, as they start to swerve back out of it, I flipped them off because I was just like, bitch, like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're gonna be that petty. You're gonna take it that goddamn personal. And that's the thing too, is like taking it so fucking personal. My brain can't even register that. I mean, unless it is somebody that you do know or somebody that, and like, you got people following you or people trying to cause some type of, I don't know. And then I don't know who the fuck would have time for that kind of shit. Like, damn, get a hobby. But, driving is not something that you should view as I don't know, as a personal situation in that aspect. I don't know how else to word it. But, like, I don't sit there and get in the car and think, oh my God, okay, like, anything that any vehicle does near me, it's all about me. Oh my God, they drove up too close beside me. They're trying to kill me. It's all about me. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to hurt me. They're trying to hurt my car. Or if I have somebody with me, they're trying to hurt. And that's the thing too, is like, I had Jen's daughter with me. And I thought, way to go. Nice lesson to teach a fucking kid. Like, I had my blinker on, bitch, before I came over. It blinked 3 damn times. There was ample room for me to get over, and I came over, and you still blew your fucking horn at me. But you, with your petty ass, and you better be a teenager, because if you're a fucking adult, like, somebody needs to take a belt to your ass, because you're a dumbass. But you're gonna go and try to cut in front of me to prove something? Like, to fucking try to show me? Like, dude, get a fucking hobby. Like, seriously, Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that other than just, damn, But like I said, at first I wasn't pissed off because I thought they were actually coming over. But when I found out that they were coming over just to try to cut me off, if you will, just to try to show me that I cut them off, if you will. And they did that just to seek vengeance, because then they just went the fuck off. And that's the thing too, like they went the fuck off back in the other lane and shit. And you could tell that they did it on purpose, because they swerved over in front of me and then they slammed on their brake. I mean, they didn't slam it on real hard, but they tapped it pretty good. They didn't just tap it, they kind of put it on to make sure I was paying attention, And of course I was, so I put my brake on and I'm just like, have plenty of room to get over. Why are you not getting over? What are you doing? You moron. And then they just drove off back into the other lane, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, you fucking moron. You fucking idiot. Because you're sitting there. Yes, I got over in the lane that I needed to be over in quickly, but still safely. Because I needed in that lane. Now, was it a life or death situation? No. And as a matter of fact, because they did that to me later on, I was needing to switch lanes again. And I was so irritated that I didn't switch lanes, so I had to go down and turn around and come back. Because I was like, fuck it. I'm not risking it. Because anything I see is risky, I'm like, fuck it. I ain't risking it. I'll go down here and turn my ass around somewhere. But anyways, they didn't do it because of their need to get somewhere. And the only reason a person gets in a fucking vehicle is to get from point A to point B. And so, like, you're trying to drive safely and get from point A to point B, and that should be your ultimate goal. And that should be everybody's ultimate goal. And that was my ultimate goal. But your ultimate goal was to get from point A to point B. But boy, if somebody does anything to piss you off or irritate you, you're gonna make sure to take time and let them know. And you're going to risk driving unsafely. Because, yeah, it's not the safest move, but it's not the worst move. And then you don't even care to put your blinker on because you're trying to be a shithead. And I had my blinker on, motherfucker. Maybe you was looking at your damn cell phone and didn't see it, but it blinked 3 goddamn times before I even started to turn the wheel to come into the goddamn lane. But you, motherfucker, want to sit there and come out and try to punish me because that's what you see it as, because you took it as a personal attack like I know you. And you're willing to risk causing an accident, I guess is the best way to word it, is the way that my mind sees it. You're willing to risk to cause an accident because of your pride and your ego. Like, I can't even fathom being that vengeful. So vengeful that you've got to act like that in a fucking car. Like, it just amazed me. Not for the better. But, I swear. I mean, that's enough to make me just be like, fuck it, for as far as driving. Like, yeah, I'm not a perfect driver. Yeah, I'm still learning. But then again, everyday driving is a new learning experience, in all honesty. You're always learning something new, or even if you're not necessarily learning something new, because you know all the road rules and, and all that, because of course, and all that, you passed your test and everything. But what I mean is, like, for as far as fucking different vehicles around you, you know? And there are some people, Lord, oh my God, I've known so many of them, that they freak the hell out driving beside a damn semi-truck. And I can't even stand to listen to them. I mean, I will, but some of them, not all of them, but some of them, Jesus Christ, they won't shut up if they get near a semi-truck. I don't remember who it was. It was a family member one time, and they would not shut the fuck up. And they got sandwiched between semi-trucks on the interstate, and I thought they was going to have a heart attack on me. And I was like, okay, else slow down and fall back, and they'll move ahead, or speed up and get past them. And this person was like, all I've ever done on the interstate was like 60 or 65. And I'm like, that's not going to cut it. I'm like, because that's what the trucks do. I'm like, so you need to at least do 70, you know. I'm like, but it wouldn't hurt to do 75 until you get past them. Or you need to drop back to like 55, 50, you know, for just a few minutes to let them get ahead of you. And then get in behind them. Go ahead and switch lanes and get in behind one of them. And then just let them set the pace, you know. But they were like stuck between two semi-trucks for like 25 minutes, like freaking the fuck out. And I was like, oh my God, just let me drive. Like, it was freaking, like, it was annoying me, I guess is the best way to word it. But, I mean, I wasn't mean to them. I was just, like, trying to help them, and then I got tired of talking to them. Because I kept saying the same thing. I was like, you only got two choices. Fall back or get ahead. If you don't want to be sandwiched between them, and it's making you paranoid. I was like, that's your two choices. And finally, the third time I said it to him, like, I was like, that's it. That's all you got. Or you can stay sandwiched between them the whole damn time. And so they finally decided to let themselves fall back, you know, and everything. That way they could get back behind them and stuff. But, I don't know. I don't get people wanting to take everything so damn personal like that and stuff. There is no way in hell that I'm going to sit there and try to cause anything on the fucking road in a goddamn vehicle because of my pride or my ego. I mean, not unless, like, I'm not in the car, I'm done out of the car, and me and somebody's having some goddamn words, you know, then I might. Then I might. But, no, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to cause problems in a goddamn vehicle. Like, you're a fucking moron to be trying to cause problems, go out of your way because of your ego and your pride being hurt. Because you were afraid, apparently, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it made you afraid. I'm sorry if you thought that your sleek little black car or what the fuck ever was gonna get hit. But it wasn't. I know I'm not God, but honey, there was plenty of room, and if there wouldn't have been, then we would have had a wreck. But we didn't. And can you not be grateful for that? Because that's just like me. Yeah, when you pulled over, whoever the fuck you are, yeah, it kind of startled me. I was kind of like, oh, hit the brake. Oh, we got somebody coming over. Oh, they gotta hurry and get over. Oh, there ain't a lot of room. Oh, are they gonna make it? You know. But as I'm thinking that, I'm also thinking, make sure that they can make it, you know, and slam on your brakes if you have to. I'm sorry, I would rather slam on my brakes and get rear-ended than run into somebody. You know, not unless it's a goddamn semi-truck behind me, you know. But that's what's going through my mind, you know, like, just, well, you know, what are they, you know, what are they doing? But, I don't know. But to decide to sit there and purposefully go, I'm going to get them, you know, and stuff like that, I don't get. Now, for as far as people that want to bright light the fuck out of you at night, oh my God. I won't do anything for as far as swerving in front of you because I'm obviously done in front of you for the most part. I mean, if you're somebody that bright lights me on the other side of the street, once you pass me, you gone. You know, like I'm just like, damn, bright lights. And then I'm like, okay, keep going. Fuck it. I don't sit there and go, oh God, I gotta turn around and hunt them down and get them. They about made me blind. Ooh, what they did to me. You know, I don't know. But if somebody's behind me and they're bright lighting me, I will give them ample time to get off my ass. You know, I will give them ample room to get off my ass. I will else, slow down by about 5 to 10 miles to see if they're going to pass me. Because most every road has areas in which you can pass. And then I'll even slow down a little bit more if I'm trying to give them room to pass me. And then, if not, then I will speed up, just trying to keep, be like, well, let me give us some distance, some car distance between us. That way you'll stay off my ass. But when they keep speeding up and they're enjoying the shit out of bright lighting me from the fucking behind, I'm gonna drive real slow once you've had a long ass time to else go around me or back up and back the fuck off. Now, I mean, I understand, like, if I'm in back-to-back-to-back traffic and you've got, like, 5, 6 people behind you and they might be pushing you or something like that, but then if they're doing that, then that means that I need to speed my ass up if I can and I'm not back-to-back-to-back and behind really slow-ass drivers. But I'm talking about the motherfuckers that get behind me, and granted, I've only had them do it 3 times. They get behind me, and one of them was my brother-in-law, though. My ex-brother-in-law. But he didn't bright light me. He just got behind me and he kept getting way too fucking close. And I kept speeding up and then slowing back down, speeding up, slowing back down, trying to get him off my ass. I did it 3 times. I was in the car with my aunt driving. This was years ago. And this motherfucker just kept playing with me on the goddamn road like that. And I didn't even have my license at the time. And finally, after the 3rd time, I was like, fuck it. I was like, you know what? I'm going 25 miles per hour, and that's it. I ain't budging. And so that's what I started doing. And I could tell they was getting mad because they was trying to scare me. They kept getting real close to my ass end, trying to get me to go past 25 miles per hour because the 35 speed limit. And I was like, nope, it's 2 lane. I'm in the slow lane. If you want to go 35 plus, you can get your ass over. And there was nobody in the other lane. So I knew it was somebody fucking with me. And sure enough, here's this son of a bitch pulls up beside me, just laughing and giggling. He's like, hey, did I make you mad? Did you make me mad? Did you make me mad? You didn't just make me mad, you pissed me the fuck off. Because here I was, having the first time driving in a car, maybe the 3rd time with my aunt, and it was the last time, as a matter of fact. Or no, I drove twice more, or once more. But I only drove like 4 or 5 times with my aunt, because that's all that she was able to. And she was going to try to help me get my license, but she didn't have time. But anyways, that's what you did to me, you asshole. But anyways, so if you come up behind me, bright lighting me, I'll give you room to pass me. I'll give you room to, slow up. I'll give you hints, and everything that, like you're way too fucking close and all I see is your goddamn lights behind me. And I see nothing else when I look behind me. And not only do I even have to look up to see, no. I'm sitting there and my fucking rear view mirror is shining your lights in my fucking eyes as I'm trying to drive. So you're too fucking close. But any fucking way, so if you keep on riding my ass, like, you keep on and you're gonna think you ain't going nowhere because I will drive so fucking slow. It will eventually piss you off. And so, like I've said, I've only had two, technically, people do that to me in this one. Oh my god. They were playing with me on purpose. And so, I don't know why, I was like, I bet you 10. Because it was a long ass road and I knew the road really well. And I was like, I bet you 10 because I've never seen this car before on this road. And it was a road that I was living on. And I was like, I bet you 10 that we're going to end up turning on this other road that circles back. Because they weren't just riding my ass this road. They had been riding my ass the road before. And I was like, these motherfuckers don't live out here. And I was like, these motherfuckers is going to turn around because they don't know where the fuck they going. And I was like, but the only road that turns back to the left and leads back out, I was like, is this way, this direction. And I was like, bet you 10 that's where they're going. They done pissed me the fuck off. They had followed me technically on 3 roads. But the first road, like, that they was following me on, I was unsure that they was following me. Second and third road, I was like, these motherfuckers. And they kept bright lighting me and staying right on my ass and staying right behind me. I got to where I was literally a fucking crawl, if you will, on the goddamn road. Because it was late at night, there was nobody out there. You know, doors is locked. You know, I have ample gas. I could have rode around town all night just crawling, creeping, letting them stay behind me. And it was a big ass truck, dude. I don't know who the fuck was in it. But anyways, so at first they're playing with me, you know, because they back off and then they get real close. And then they back off and get real close and everything. And I gave them plenty of opportunities to go around me. There's plenty of opportunities on this road for you to pass. All kinds of shit like that. And these motherfuckers just wouldn't do shit. But anyways, so I literally got to where I was a crawl, but I knew that I was ways off from that road. So I was like, what typically would take us 5 to 7 minutes, I was like, it's going to take us anywhere from 15 to 25. Like, easy. It took us about 20 minutes at the rate I was going. And there's no passing in that point in time. They got so mad whenever they went to go turn off onto that road that I knew they were going to end up turning off onto. But anyways, whenever they went to go turn off, they squealed their tires. Oh my God, they were so mad. They were pissed. And you could just hear them. Like, I literally heard them, like, you know, past the point that I wasn't supposed to. I was like, damn, you know, I was like, they speeding through there. I was like, ooh, they mad. Ooh, they mad. And I was like, I'll teach you, motherfucker. I was like, hell, I was like, fuck with me, you know, I'll sit here and I won't even put no damn gas. I'll just sit here and roll, you know. I'll be like a goddamn turtle. You'd be like, get the fuck out of my way. But, that's the only time that I have ever seen fit, I guess you could say, to be vengeful, if you will, in any way dealing with driving. I have never, I don't know. I don't possess that quality that people possess, because obviously it is a quality that they possess, as the person did today, to sit there and be vengeful like that. Like, to seek justice or what the fuck ever. Like, what are you seeking justice for? Like, you really think that I woke up this morning and was like, ooh, I'm going to attack you? No, I didn't even think of driving because I didn't know for sure if I was even going anywhere. And then I'm out on the road and I gotta get from here to there and there to here and here to there. Like, I went a few places and I'm just like, gotta get there, gotta go. Don't have a lot of gas, gotta get there. Gotta get it done. Gotta get it over with. Yeah, it's like, driving takes so long, kinda. Because you can't, you can't just like zoom through and everything and get shit done. But speed limits are created for a reason. But, shit. Who did I have in the car with me? I don't know who was in the car with me that night. I think it was my mom. And she was like laughing like there at the last. Or she was like, Heather, stop going so fucking slow. I think it was my mom. Because I was like, because whenever I realized they was following us too, I told them flat out, I was like, I bet you 10 it's somebody dealing with this. Because I did feel like it was personal. And I was like, and I bet you 10 they're going to come down here and they're going to turn around. I said, I said, watch them. They're going to turn off on this road. I said, watch them. I said, they will. I said, but they wanted to fuck with me. They wanted to bright light me all this time. I was like, now they can kiss my ass. Or at least the car's ass. But, yeah. But I had whoever it was with their cell phone. Had to have been my mom. I was like, here. I was like, they're following me. And I was like, be prepared to call the cops if you need to. I was like, because I don't know who the fuck it is. What the fuck their problem is. But, I just can't. I need to get off here and try to get some sleep. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. That's the video for today. Hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. And I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye. And also, hope you had a happy, I guess, April Fool's Day. It's April 2nd now, but still. Take care. Bye.